What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing my Money in the Bank 2021 predictions. So there's a bunch of good matches, 2 ladder matches, the men and the women's, with a bunch of good participants in it, and there's 2 big World Heavyweight Championship matches that I'm looking forward to, and it's the first pay-per-view back in front of a live audience since WrestleMania. So yeah, it's going to be a good one. Let's get into it. So for our first match, we've got AJ Styles and Omos versus the Viking Raiders for the Raw Tag Team Championships. And I'm not even sure if this match is confirmed or not, because some things said it was, and others didn't have it on there, so I'm not sure. But if it is on there, this is going to be my prediction. My prediction is AJ Styles and Omos, because 1, it's AJ Styles, and 2, it's Omos. And the Viking Raiders, I don't think they're really going to do anything. I think they might go to SmackDown in the draft in August. And I still think we're going to get that match of AJ Styles and Omos versus Matt Riddle and Randy Orton, RK Bro, at SummerSlam. That's how I would do it. So my prediction is AJ Styles and Omos retain the Raw Tag Team Championships. Then for the second match, we've got Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair for the Raw Women's Championship. And the SmackDown Women's Championship match got canceled and is going to be on Friday Night SmackDown. Why couldn't this one be the one that's canceled and be on Raw? I mean, I get Bayley's injured, so that's why, but I just wish that this match wasn't happening and instead we were getting Bianca Belair versus Bayley, because I like both of them way better than Charlotte Flair. I like Rhea Ripley, but this whole storyline sucks. And I don't know why, but there's been so many matches between these two that Rhea Ripley has either like won by pinning someone else or cheating or something, because I'm pretty sure she pinned Asuka at Backlash and she cheated or something like that to win against Charlotte Flair. I don't know. I don't remember what happened. I didn't really watch it. But either way, she hasn't really pinned Charlotte Flair yet. And the one time they did face off at WrestleMania, Charlotte Flair won. So, I don't know. And they also have been like giving Charlotte a ton of matches. What would be the point of bringing her back as a big heel, making her like the main woman star on your show, just to have her lose all the time? So, sadly, my prediction is Charlotte. I think Charlotte is going to win the Raw Women's Championship from Rhea Ripley. I hope that doesn't happen, but I think it might. So my prediction is Charlotte Flair. Then we've got Kofi Kingston versus Bobby Lashley for the WWE Championship. And I'm actually looking forward to this match. I think it's going to be pretty good. Hopefully it's not a squash match where Bobby Lashley just destroys Kofi, because there's not really many WWE World Heavyweight Championship contenders on Raw besides Drew McIntyre and I guess Kofi Kingston right now, because Randy Orton's in a tag team, AJ Styles is in a tag team, and who else really on there is a World Heavyweight Champion contender that's not already, like, that needs to be built up. Like I'm not talking about, like, someone like John Morrison who they could build up to be. I'm talking about someone who just already is one. I don't think there really is anyone, so they shouldn't destroy Kofi, because maybe Kofi could get a rematch eventually, because you don't want it to just be there's only, like, one person who can fight Bobby Lashley, which was Drew McIntyre. But even if Bobby doesn't destroy Kofi, I think Bobby Lashley will still retain the WWE Championship. And a little bit of a hot take here, but I don't really like Bobby Lashley's championship run. I know a lot of people really like it, but I don't like it that much. I think it's kind of boring. I think Roman Reigns is by far the better champion, way better. So I kind of want Kofi to win, because Kofi as a World Heavyweight Champion was pretty fun. I do like Bobby Lashley though, but I think Bobby will win. But I'm just saying, I think Bobby Lashley's title reign is pretty boring. But my final prediction is Bobby Lashley retains the WWE Championship. Then we've got the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, which has Nikki Ash, Naomi, Asuka, Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, Zelina Vega, Natalya, and one more person from SmackDown left. So I'll get to who I think that will be in a minute. But so I only have these 3 figures right now. But out of these people, my prediction is either Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, or Zelina Vega. There's one more person I think could win, and it's this person. I think the person that could fill this spot, since it will be in front of a live crowd for a return, is maybe Sasha Banks. I think Sasha Banks might return. I don't know, because maybe they want to have Sasha Banks come back and win the briefcase, so then she can be like the heel that's going after Bianca. I don't know, but if she does come back, she is one of my predictions. But let's say Sasha Banks does not come back. There's 3 predictions I have. It's either Alexa Bliss, Zelina Vega, or Liv Morgan. So the most likely one is Alexa Bliss, which I don't want to see, not because I don't like Alexa Bliss, but I just don't like her character. I don't like this whole Fiend thing she's got going on. I like the actual Fiend a lot more than Alexa Bliss's Fiend. I feel like she's just kind of not as good as Bray Wyatt. Then Zelina Vega, I don't think they're going to give it to her because she just came back and she also lost to Liv Morgan in her first match. And I also don't really want her to have it. So the person I want to win is Liv Morgan. I think she should win the match. So if Sasha Banks does not come back and joins the Money in the Bank ladder match, my prediction is Liv Morgan. If Sasha Banks does come back, my prediction is Sasha Banks. But Sasha Banks, if she doesn't come back, my final prediction is Liv Morgan to win the Money in the Bank briefcase. And then we've got the Money in the Bank ladder match for the men's side of things. So there's a lot of good people in this match. We got Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins, Shinsuke Nakamura or King Nakamura, Big E, Ricochet, John Morrison, Matt Riddle, and Kevin Owens. This is a pretty stacked Money in the Bank matchup, and it actually has a chance to be the best Money in the Bank match ever. That's what a lot of people are saying. They're saying it looks like it could be one of the best ever. So, yeah, John Morrison and Ricochet, you already know they're going to do some crazy stuff. Same thing with Kevin Owens. Seth Rollins has already won Money in the Bank, you know, the heist of the century. Shinsuke Nakamura, a former Royal Rumble winner. Big E, a former Intercontinental Champion. Drew McIntyre, the former WWE Champion. And then you got Riddle, who's just high. That's literally what he is. But he's also a former US champ. So everyone in this match has a lot of stuff to do. But who do I think is going to win? I don't think Kevin Owens is going to win. I don't think John Morrison is going to win. I sadly don't think Ricochet is going to win, even though I wouldn't mind if he did win. I don't really think Matt Riddle is going to win because I think we're going to have that tag team match at SummerSlam. I don't really think Shinsuke is going to win because he's got that king thing going on. Why would he be the king in Mr. Money in the Bank? So it comes down to 3. Big E, Drew McIntyre, and Seth Rollins. So a lot of people are saying Drew McIntyre because if you remember at Hell in a Cell, the whole rule was if he lost to Bobby Lashley, he can't challenge him for the WWE Championship again. But if he has the Money in the Bank contract, then that means he can. So that's why a lot of people think he's going to win. But I don't really think they're going to do that. If they do that, that would suck. But I don't think they're going to do that because it would kind of waste Drew. Because I like Drew, but a lot of people are turning on him. And I feel like if they did that, that'd just be the icing on the cake. A lot of people would turn on him. So for that reason, I'm going to say Drew McIntyre is not going to win. So that leads it down to Big E and Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins could win, but I don't see him winning because of one reason. Edge. He's going to fight Edge at SummerSlam most likely. So that means Big E is the only one left. So, I don't know. I think Big E is probably going to win the Money in the Bank ladder match. If I had to say it, it'd probably be Big E or Drew McIntyre, but going off the one who should win, my prediction is Big E. So, yep. My prediction is Big E to win Money in the Bank. Yep, that's it. And then for the main event, we've got Roman Reigns versus Edge for the Universal Championship. And this match is going to be so good. I don't think it has a stipulation besides a regular match, but I think it definitely should with the whole chair thing being tied in. I feel like that should definitely be a no-holds-barred match. And also, I also say that because I think there's going to be a lot of interference in this match. I think the Mysterios are going to get involved. I think the Usos are going to get involved. I even think Seth Rollins is going to get involved, which leads to my prediction. So my prediction is Edge is going to get close to winning the match when the Usos are going to interfere. Maybe the referee gets knocked down or something. Usos will interfere right before Roman Reigns wins the match with the Usos' help. Then the Mysterios come down. The Usos and the Mysterios, they brawl. They leave the place. So now Roman Reigns is like, oh crap, I'm going to lose. Turns around, bam, he gets hit with a spear. And then Edge is about to win, but the referee's not up yet. Out of nowhere, Seth Rollins comes in with a curb stomp, beats up Edge, and Roman Reigns wins with the help of Seth Rollins, which leads to Edge getting mad at Seth Rollins and them starting a feud, and they fight at SummerSlam, and then it leaves Roman Reigns to fight John Cena, your boy John Cena. Because if they're not going to have Roman Reigns versus Edge at SummerSlam, and they're going to have it Money in the Bank instead, you already know they're going to have an even bigger match at SummerSlam. So, yeah, my prediction is Roman Reigns is going to win the match with the help of the Usos and Seth Rollins, and Edge is going to lose, sadly. But I also really like Roman Reigns. He's probably one of my favorite wrestlers. So, Roman Reigns, my prediction, he retains the Universal Championship. All right, those were my predictions for Money in the Bank. Here's everyone I have that wins, except for the women's Money in the Bank, because I have Liv Morgan winning that, and I don't have a figure of her. But we got Roman Reigns retaining the Universal Championship, Bobby Lashley retaining the WWE Championship, Big E winning the Money in the Bank briefcase, AJ Styles and Omos retaining the Raw Tag Team Championships, and Charlotte Flair winning the Raw Women's Championship. And we've also got Liv Morgan, who would be like right there with the women's Money in the Bank briefcase, but I don't have a figure of her. But yeah, those are my predictions. Comment down below what your predictions are. And after this Sunday, I'm gonna come back to the video and see how many I got right. And I'll also do a review of the show with figures. So yeah, look forward to that, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.